there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? Ah, you needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthus. What became of it after that I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Votafort at Florinel Spire. He was on duty that day when I saw it with my own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, you would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Alrighty. Yeah, come in search of Beaufort? Well met. Oh, well, then, well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snows came to Kurthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight to the Enterprise? I do indeed remember that day. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden the most fantastic airship I've ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. It was the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity. I wager it's still somewhere in Kurthus. The astrologians in the observatory may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who could control the region. I would not expect much, though. The houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. While Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you, and you prove useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Alrighty, time to do adventure shit. Much better. Excuse me, can you repeat that? Wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse our records of the observatorium. Did I mistake our courtesy for friendliness? The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Well, not offering to do much except for pitching in, actually do some work. The Unending War. Halone, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that night I set out on patrol? You should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, then search the walls to the west for my missing man. You'll know him by his uniform, that of Durandare, as is mine. Alrighty. There we go. Let's see what we can do for this gentleman. There we go. Healed overnight. The Salter. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Here we go. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. Oh boy. Don't tell me there's a dragon primal. Oh god. Oh no. Bahamut. Holy shit. Pray the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Oh boy. This is not going to be fun. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see, I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray, proceed to the observatory and introduce yourself to Edmel. Alrighty. Here we go. Nope. Over here. Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, there's Edmel. Gentlemen come in search for the airship. This highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovic be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records that stretch back generations. However, because this information used to chart Dervanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Fullamore up above. Okay. Alrighty. Let's hope he's not an asshole. I had enough of that so far already. Okay. Star chart of constellations. Alright, let's see here. Here we go. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall in the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. Speak not of some mere spat between sovereign nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are arbiters of Halone's will. I am not asking to take your records. I'm just wanting to know what page saw our airship go, so I could go get it. You could keep the book. I just want to know the information. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing less. I don't want to take your crap. I will not put our nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Right, an asshole. Pardon the intrusion, Fullamore. I wish to speak of you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillemette, you honor us with your presence, sir. This gentleman was just leaving. He must be the one who rescued House Durandare's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Carthus 5 years ago, yes? You come at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. Snows can come quickly in Carthus. One moment you may feel though you have a firm grasp of your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and then next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Okay. That's at least some sound advice. To keep focused on going for your airship and just keep going. Don't get yourself involved in their affairs. And then, from what I can tell, they're in the fight against dragons. That's a different ballpark. I was not aware that you aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Alrighty. Oh boy. Religious zealotry. War. Way too many times in history that crap happened. They're trying to attract my attention. You there, sir. Can I help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian? There may be a way I can assist you, but require that you perform a favor in exchange. Sounds like a regular adventure stuff. I could do that. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixil in the vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Alrighty. Here we go. What a relief to see someone other than the god's damned birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst Ixil were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? Are you not one of our knights? A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Oh boy. Religious zealotry again. Alrighty, here we go. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Servants of Rightful underestimated the dangers that our knights face every day. But you're eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion. It is their duty to sound the alarm when the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the observatorium's records. That is just as well, but there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. But I propose that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. A word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Nishgard. Perhaps, should the captain consent, you would have little trouble in obtaining information from the other high houses. Alrighty. You have caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slayed 2 heretics and saved a knight, and now I hear you rescued a man of our house. Imagine you must desire something for your troubles. In your introduction to the other high houses, I cannot deny that you have been given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It's only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? I could do that. 3 for 3. Now I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skill but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. When the off chance any portion of this shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halinart, further improving your chances that they indulge your request for aid. Okay, so Durandare and Halinart. I can live with that. To this gentleman. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? heretics. 30 cases. God bless you, friend. And it's here, every last. But wait, chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury, take me, a draconian rosary in possession of Lord Francel? Yet perhaps it's not so difficult to fathom. House Hallinard is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Hallinard. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every guardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Oh boy. Here comes the witch hunt. Alrighty. Sir Kalanu has something very important to tell you. Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Hallinard for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Scarfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know that you are a friend. Now go. First wild roses, now an Edelweiss. Hopefully he'll be glad to see me. Here we go. Alrighty. Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket? Are you... Come on. I see Sir Kalanu has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. Pity has not been seen in Kurthus since the calamity. May speak freely here, friend. Gotta hurry up because you're about to be whooped. Alrighty. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. That's the matter with little what I say at this point. The draconian rosary was not found in my possession. It will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusation our house has suffered as of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. Missing airship, I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry, but I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Horshafon of House Fortome commands a garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive of your needs. Alrighty. Okie doke. Take a nice little break for the evening. The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. Well, besides looking for an airship, and Lord Francel's about to get his tail put in a sling. If there is any justice in the world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? But at least he went to tell him about Lord Francel first and the airship. That says a lot. That says a lot. Though this enterprise you speak was last seen above Kurthus before the calamity 5 years ago. Fear may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, but while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Count Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Forton. Alrighty. Alrighty. Thank you very much. Definitely a place to stop right now. So look like it's nice little end of the chapter. I'm ready to start for the next part. Hope you have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Rest well. Love you a lot. And just take care of yourselves. Later.